Get ready to get delicious with Atlanta's hidden restaurant treasures. The Colonnade is one of my favorite authentic Southern restaurants. The dining room is large and unpretentious, and it has a full-service bar. What else could you want? Well, maybe to remember that they don't serve lunch. Ryan Cobb is the executive chef, and he told me what makes the Colonnade work so well. When I think of Southern food, I think about chicken livers, and when I think about chicken livers, I think about the Colonnade. And these things transcend any chicken liver I ever had. Ron, what do you do to these things?
Well, honestly, the secret is simplicity.
Yeah.
It really is. It's just a real light batter and a quick fry. We make sure that we have a fresh, consistent chicken liver, and that's about it.
What else on the menu, old school wise, is the most popular dish here, do you think?
Believe it or not, and what was a surprise to me, is our turkey and dressing is a huge seller.
Really?
Of course, fried chicken still is king.
Yeah.
Our regular fried chicken here is king. The turkey and dressing, roast pork is pretty big here, and fried shrimp.
I always see people with ribs here too. You'll do it.
The short ribs. The short ribs are an old-time favorite as well.
Yeah, that reminds me of my grandfather for sure, that old stewed short rib, so for sure. So the Colonnade is famous, hey thanks man, is famous for older Atlantans and the meat and vegetable, real traditional Southern fare. And you and I both are younger, so as a chef, you've got newer taste and kind of bolder ideas as far as where the food's coming from.
What I've been doing lately here is I'm doing tapas or small plates, which has become pretty popular in the restaurant world. This particular dish is a jerk seared ahi tuna. It's served over a tropical fruit relish with a light yellow curry aioli.
Actually, the curry aioli, you can really really smell it coming out. Let's try this. It's part of the job.
The part you hate, right?
Yeah, it's just terrible. I can't stand this part of it. That's great. It's a great piece of fish. The seasoning's really good on it. It's kind of mild and sharp at the same time. How is this doing for y'all?
It's doing really well. You see a lot here, people still bringing their parents from the people who grew up eating here in the 50s and 60s.
Sure.
And they're a little younger, and they might be looking to branch out a little bit more from the traditional menu.
Ryan's been adding some new dishes to complement the traditional fare, and there's one specialty that really jumped off the menu. Marsupial-licious.
I marinated it and seared it, and I did a spicy sweet and sour with it and some steamed jasmine rice. And we sold kangaroo hand over foot.
That's what gets me about this place, is it seems on the outset to be so traditional, and you see your little old lady on her rascal balancing her martini coming through here after church. And then you've got kangaroo on the menu, and that's what really turns me on about this joint. That's what I love about the Colonnade, and what makes me extremely happy to come and eat here every time.
It's like it's never the same place twice, but at the same time, it's
exactly
the same place.
And that's what's great about it, man. Since I had a few extra livers, I thought I'd hit the bar. But on the way, I bumped into Arthur, who's been coming to the Colonnade since 1935. How did you first come here?
My parents were my parents.
Really?
It's an outstanding place. I like it here.
Yeah.
It's more like home.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah. And I feel like when I walk in that these folks are my friends too.
They are.
They know me.
Well, they've always been friendly to me.
Oliver's another regular here, so we compared notes on gravy.
I just don't like gravy floating everything.
Oh, I do. More gravy, the better. In fact, I would like a double scoop of gravy and a gravy cone. I killed some time in the Colonnade's vast library until Ray Merritt took a break to talk with me. She's been working here for more than 35 years, and she's seen some things she'll never forget. Like the night they had that special guest.
Across the street, back across the street, through the parking lot, and up to the motel. He was streaking. He had
when
nothing.
Was this?
About 10 years ago, 10, 15
well, I
years.
guess that never goes out of style, running around naked in a parking lot.
His socks and his glasses on.
So he was dressed.
That was his socks and his
dressed for
glasses.
dinner.
It was weird.
There's plenty of times we come in and we see the same people. Kind of seem to be on the same schedule as we are. I get the same waitress.
Order the same dinners.
Yeah, well,
fried chicken.
And everybody that works here is always super nice and super good to us.
I love my job. I love my job.
Sure, sure. I mean, I can see why. I mean, it's a great place. Everyone's always smiling at you. Everyone knows who you are, even if you've been here a couple of times. That's what impresses me about this joint.
Happy birthday to you.